Boy, someone spent some time setting up sound effects on their soundboard, huh? Fuck, it didn't come up right. It's all
right. Steve, you ready to debate some Asmon viewers today?
That doesn't sound like Raiden move.
We could do it while you arc raid.
Did you see that right now, Hassan Piker
Jesus fucking Christ, man. This fucking guy, dude. All he talks about.
He has the lowest amount of subs since 2020. That's how low he is right now. That low, Steve. Do you understand how low that is? Do you? Since 2020. The month is over, Steve. And there was even pay pigs who came in there and tried to save him. And even with the pay pigs at the end of the month, trying to make up the difference, still, 6 years, it's been not to this level. It's on my Twitter.
Son is down 6% in the last 7.
I've never been so vindicated. This is a genuinely intellectually stunted individual who's not even making a convincing case. What am I seeing right now?
Video on the expose of the fraud in Minnesota is the most viewed video ever by a creator, longer than 10 minutes, than anybody other than the name of Mr. Beast. Altogether, it did around 500 million views.
Who do you think were the main people who signal boosted the video and brought it into that true viral orbit?
Elon Musk, who shared the video. JD Vance, he shared the video. You had the Attorney General. Well, she actually didn't share it. She reacted to the video a few days later. Literally, quite frankly, every account on X saw that video instantaneously. Health and Human Services, they froze all funding to childcare inside of Minnesota.
The beauty about Nick Shirley is that he's too stupid to understand that this is coordinated. Like, he's so dumb that he doesn't have the wherewithal to at least like try to make it seem like it's not coordinated, where he's just like, it's very clearly coordinated.
And they're asking for businesses to prove that they are legit businesses before they give tax dollars to these businesses that are not really businesses.
As far as that main center that you visited, Quality Learning, AKA Quality Learning Center.
Yeah.
Was there ever any kids there in the first place?
No. So that daycare center, it's been operating fraudulently. It's actually had over 90 violations over the past few years. And the day that I went there at 11 a.m. Their operating hours are from 2 to 10 p.m., they're now saying. And that's actually not legal.
So you said you went there at 11?
What? You mean they're not? That's not legal. What?
9 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
And their operating hours are between 2 and 10 p.m.?
Allegedly.
But if that is true, would it have made sense that you didn't see any kids there?
Yeah, it would have made sense if I didn't see children there. Either way, whether I was there when kids were supposed to be there or not, why are all the windows boarded up? Or why are all the windows blacked out? Why is there no phone number that leads to anywhere? These businesses are supposed to be operating to serve children. People should be able to check in their child there and their children into these daycares. It's literally impossible.
Did you see some of the footage released by CBS Minnesota affiliate station that showed kids entering and exiting the facility?
Yeah, the one on the ABC. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that one received over $1 million. It's licensed for 40 children. CBS, I believe, they go in there the day after I had posted my video. Obviously, they're gonna have children there when they're getting all this heat.
I take my kids here, 2 o'clock to 10. Yeah, there's a lot of kids inside.
And same thing at that daycare. Why are all the windows blacked out? This is a daycare. Why can't a lady just give me a paper to enroll a child?
This door is locked.
This facility is licensed for 40 children.
Well, I guess maybe. I'm just trying to think from all perspectives and help you clear up some misconceptions.
Yeah.
I mean, I figure like if you're going with a camera and like 3 or 4 dudes, some of whom were like larger security looking guys, some had face gaiters on, maybe there's a fear that there's like something weird going on or it just seems unfamiliar and they feel like they don't want to let you in.
Yeah, they might feel that fear, but if they're operating legally, why would they have anything to fear? And the neighbors around it said they have not seen a
Bro, I think he's legit too stupid. I think he's legit too stupid to understand. But what's even a more damning situation for broader society is that we are too stupid, broadly, to recognize how stupid he is. Because this guy is like a regular old idiot, right? He's slow. I mean, let's be real. He is a slow person, right? So slow that it kind of comes across like I'm being ableist when I criticize him. But the problem is like, he's very clearly responding to these questions like a stupid person would, like, oh, then why isn't there people? Why wouldn't they open the door for me? It's like, yeah, dude, because you're a stranger. Like, what? Of course. Quick question. No, hey, can you explain why he's stupid instead of saying he is? Yes. 2 minutes and 42 seconds in, he literally is asked, well, don't you think it's reasonable to not see children if you go to a daycare facility outside of regular business hours? And he goes, yeah, that's, I guess it's kind of true. And then he says, what daycare facility is open from 2 to 10 p.m.? That's illegal. That's not. Okay, that's not the case. You just made that up. Okay, you just lied. Clearly, that's not the case, and he just doesn't understand it. Like, he's too dumb to comprehend why the fucking windows would be blacked out in a daycare facility so that like prying eyes can't look inside, because children's safety is the primary concern. He is too stupid to recognize that they're not going to open the doors to him, whether they are criminally liable or not. They're not going to open the doors to him. Like, what are we talking about? Why would they open the doors to a random person with like a bunch of masked thugs?
Out there for 8 years. If you go on Google Maps right now, you can actually see the images of the daycare progress over the past few years. And starting in 2021, the door is boarded up from the image from Google Maps. So I think like if you show that, it's actually pretty crazy to see. And then they moved the building and they cut open a door on the backside of the building as well, where they had a Quality Learning Center. One man's been living there since 2017, hasn't seen a single child. And when I go and post my video on X, a lot of people are saying, well, Nick, you went during winter break. Well, actually, I went December 16th. School was still in session, so kids should still be going to daycare. The following days after the video then goes viral and gets over 100 million views, they have a person come out and he says, no, we're open. I'm the manager. I'm the son of the owners. We're open. At that same time, simultaneously, the lady who's in charge of Commissioner of Children of Minnesota says the daycare closed a week ago.
Quality Learning Center, which Brown says permanently closed last week.
While we have questions about some of the methods that were used in the video, we do take the concerns that the video raises about fraud very seriously.
So I film my video, daycare is allegedly open. Then, a few days later, the lady says that the daycare was closed, while that guy is outside telling people that the daycare is open.
I mean, it seems like that learning center has had a serious history of violations.
Quality Learning Center, yes.
Yeah, going back to 2020.
Yeah, it's literally not a daycare.
But how could they have violations related to childcare if there was no kids there?
Yeah, the way they're operating inside of there, they had the violations. Those people are not able, they were operating fraudulently inside of that daycare.
But fraud would mean there's no kids, but the violations relate to like poor safety conditions that put the kids in danger.
And so why would they be operating, and why would Minnesota continue?
Again, he is too stupid. Bro. This is a unique instance where someone is too dumb to get owned in a conversation. I'm not kidding when I say he's medically stupid.
Heard it was you brought the law.
You can't have a normal conversation with this guy because he can't even understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. And even worse, he doesn't understand the words coming out of his mouth. Like, the question is, it's funny because, like, the questions that Andrew's asking are all the same questions that I asked when I first watched the video, right? Where I was like, when we were looking through the Department of Human Services licensing reports, and we found that, like, every single one of these daycares had been audited as a part of the routine licensing process. And they actually had some instances of, not fraud, but some issues, right? Like substandard conditions and things like that. But all of that actually proved that there were kids there. There were obviously children there, right? But I guess the very same people that looked at my commentary at the time, the very same people that were looking at my commentary at the time and saying, "Oh, you're dumb, you're wrong, actually, you're biased, you're a commie," are the exact same people that have the same medically stupid background that this guy has.
You need to be giving them millions of dollars if they're receiving all these violations.
That seems like a really valid question.
Yeah.
Why do you think Minnesota would be giving a daycare center with so many violations so much money?
Well, that same man at Quality Learning Center who was saying that they were open after the commissioner was on the live stream saying they were closed a week ago was also partying with the mayor of Minneapolis.
Is the manager of the infamous Learning Center in Minneapolis also one of the guys that was dancing in the back of Mayor Jacob Frey's election victory video, the one that went super viral where he thanks his constituents in Somali for re-electing him last month?
So you feel like there's kind of like some nonprofit industrial complex type of deal happening?
For sure.
And the agenda is just for people to leech off the government and get free stuff?
81%.
New conspiracy theory, he latched onto the Leering Center shit because he thinks it proves that he can read. He can't. Someone told him about it. I love that, dude. I love that. That's real. That's real. That's my head. That's in my head canon too now. Chatter. Oh my God, you're right. Oh my God. Someone was like, hey, do you know what that sign is? And he's like, I don't know how to read. And the guy was like, it says quality Leering Center. And he was like, what's wrong with Leering? And then the guy was like, dude, it's supposed to say Quality Learning Center. And he's like, I don't know what learning is. And then basically he was just like, just tell people that it's stupid that it says Quality Leering Center, and they'll know that you can read and you're actually comprehending the things that you're reading.
Percent of the Somalian population inside Minnesota is living off welfare, and 89% of the fraud being committed inside Minnesota is by the Somalian population.
So what do you think the solution to something like that is?
Go freeze the funding. Each business can then prove if they are legit, and if they can't, cut the funding. And so far, no business has sent any information to the HHS showing that they're legit as of today. They've had 3 days to do it. They haven't been able to prove it. They haven't even tried to make the effort to show that they're a legit business.
First it was closed, then it was open, and now we've confirmed it's closed again. That's all after the owners recently rejected allegations of stealing taxpayer money.
Do you trust America and the government specifically to handle our taxpayer funds correctly and properly if they have access to more of them?
No, I don't think any of us should. I mean, just last year alone, over $120 billion were misplaced.
So you have a general distrust in the government?
No, I don't have a distrust necessarily in the government, but do I think we should trust the government 100%? No. It's kind of like having faith. Like,
what? Bro, I'm telling you, this is dumb. I can't believe that they're making this kid. I cannot believe that they're making this kid parade around as like a Republican pundit. You know what I mean? Like, you should just send him to the farm, big dog, so we can go and, like, I don't know, pet the goats, but not too hard. You know, not too hard. You might actually pet him too hard and then accidentally kill him. But, like, he should probably stay away from polite society. He should probably, you know, not harm people, all right? Or himself. Now I know why his mom drives him around everywhere, though, because there's no way. There is 0% chance that this dude is safe behind the wheel. No one is safe. I do not think, I'm standing by this, I do not think he is legally allowed to drive a car. I do not think that he is legally allowed to be anywhere without constant adult supervision. I wouldn't let him boil water alone. Yeah, for sure. It's kind of crazy because, like, it really does show that the Republican side is desperate for genuinely a dumbass, right? Like, the Republican audiences were looking for a person who has the intellectual capacity of a sea cucumber. Okay? Like, it was, you know, it's not even the Ben Shapiro's. I know from the Ben Shapiro's we pivoted to, like, we pivoted to the Andrew Tates of the world, and clearly a lot of right-wingers were like, oh, this is too intellectual, I don't want it, it's woke and gay. I need someone who's even dumber than that and more entertaining. And then from the Andrew Tates of the world, people moved on to, like, the Asmongols of the world, right? Like a guy who just goes, yeah, based. But here we have an even dumber version. Like, not just like a yeah-based kind of guy who just confidently is wrong all the time, but at least in the direction of being pro-Donald Trump, but a person who legitimately cannot drive a vehicle, is not legally allowed to operate a vehicle, probably should never boil water, probably should stay away from any sort of kitchen tools and cutlery. And they're like, this is my guy. This is the goat. Wow.
Do you want to have faith in that God's real? Yes. When we die, will we for certain know exactly where we're going? You kind of walk with faith in a way where you hope that the people that you elect are going to work for your best interest.
Sonny, kind of like what the doctors told my mom I was going to be, in parentheses, R-worded. The doctors told your mom that you were going to be, like, mentally... What's the proper way to say this, by the way? I don't know what it is. What do you say, like, medically? Because I say medically stupid, but what's the actual mentally challenged? Bro, that still sounds crazy. Mentally, intellectually disabled, cognitively impaired. Okay, that sounds more woke.
interest. Do you know for
I would just say Republican since birth, honestly. Like if I was a doctor and I found out that there was like any sort of cognitive impairment, I'd be like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You're gonna have a wonderful son, but he's gonna be a lifelong Republican voter. Yeah, it's a real bad case of RSB, Republican since birth syndrome. Up. Many such cases kind of feels like you did not consume enough Tylenol during the pregnancy, and these are the results. This is why we kept telling you. But he will have a wonderful career as a YouTuber ahead of him when he becomes of age. You'll have to drive him everywhere. You'll have to keep him away from cutlery. But
certainty that the best thing is happening inside the country, every single time you pay taxes, it's going to go to the place that needs it? No. But on that case, do I feel certain that I know where I'm going to go when I die because of my faith? Yes. But does that mean that it's going to actually happen? Who knows until we pass the other side. So, and then another thing is, we as Americans, how should we feel comfortable knowing that there are daycares receiving millions of dollars while some families are paying upwards of $70,000 a year for their children to be going to daycare?
yeah, it is pretty impressive that his mommy at least tied his shoes for him so he doesn't have to wear the zipper shoes, you know? He doesn't have to wear the Velcro shoes today. So that's pretty chill. You know, he's a big boy. He's meeting up with his idol.
Ever hear about the Amy Bach case?
The white lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy Bach acknowledged the government has proven fraud among meal sites and vendors that she sponsored under Feeding Our Future, but that it was others, not her.
If you look at the probe that began in 2023, as far as like COVID era, scamming and different types of fraud, there's been over like 60 convictions and millions seized from the fraudsters who took the money away.
Yeah.
But you feel like the state hasn't done enough.
Well, Tim Walz has said they've been stopping to fight fraud since 2019. 2020.
Please abandon the ad hominem on his stupidity. Just call his worldview and argument stupid. It's not a good joke to attack this man directly. It's going to alienate people in the margins. I could be wrong. But honestly, best to drop the entire stupid joke is disparaging and unnecessary. Can we just attack this man for his arguments? No.
Howdy.
It's pretty funny. I mean, I've already done it over and over again. Also, I'm not even joking when I say he's medically stupid. I don't think it's like, I think it's gotten to a point where because everyone is also just as stupid as this guy is, it kind of doesn't matter. Like, it's almost like a superpower. It's good that he's dumb, right? It helps him spread his propaganda further. If he was actually trying to make a convincing, like, intellectual argument, then he would probably alienate like 90% of the people that watch the video.
And they're still having millions of dollars being stolen. Billions of dollars.
Breaking political news out of Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz, who of course was the Democratic nominee for vice president in 2024, has ended his re-election bid for governor. This comes as pressure has been growing around this widening welfare fraud scandal.
We've got conspiracy theorist right-wing YouTubers breaking into our daycares, demanding access to our children. So I've decided to step out of this race, and I'll let others worry about the election while I focus on the work that's in front of me for the next year.
I have quite literally saved America millions of dollars. That's why you saw the mainstream media attack me instantaneously after I exposed $100 million in fraud. Why would they not go investigate the fraud? Why would they investigate the person who investigated the fraud?
Where does that $100 million figure come from specifically?
Yeah, so you had all the daycares. With the daycares alone, you had millions of dollars in fraud. And then inside of the home healthcare businesses, they were warehouse-style and industrialized buildings where you had 14 of the same healthcare companies all working within the building, and they could not even give you a rate. We know how expensive healthcare is, and they're giving these companies millions of dollars. And the man David, who's in my video, he's the one who has the statistics and has the numbers on how much these businesses were operating.
It is far worse than anybody can imagine. You heard it's 7 to 10 billion and maybe more, and now the numbers have been revised and put out there publicly that they think it's more like 8 billion.
How did you come into contact with David?
He just messaged me on Instagram, and he said, Nick, I have the information about the fraud taking place here inside Minnesota. I've been looking into it for years. I have somebody from inside the Capitol who has given me the numbers of CCAP funding. I've been trying for years to expose this fraud. Nobody will listen to me. Please give me a call.
Has he shown you that data?
Yeah, that's what's inside the video. When you see the video and the screenshots of the CCAP funding, that's all straight from the Capitol of Minnesota.
So who is David's source?
David's source, he has somebody inside the Capitol.
And you don't know who it is?
And that's public information as well.
Who is it?
Who is the person's name?
Yeah.
Wait, it's public information, so you don't even need an inside source.
The lady's name, I did not work with her. However, the information that was provided, I can't tell you her name right now, but I could find it on X but she's also inside the government there inside Minnesota.
But you like fact checked all that and you looked it all up.
Yeah, David.
Oh my God, it is that Republican. It is that Republican. It's the Republican in the state government. So that lady was right. Remember when that lady was like, oh, I'm the one who gave this information and told him which daycare facilities to go to. And he was like, nah, that's not the case. And then Lisa DeMuth, right? And then he followed up and literally said, but you would be a wonderful governor one day. That's what he said. Yeah, Lisa DeMuth, breaking NPR News, reports that Minnesota House Republican Lisa DeMuth acknowledged the Republican Party's involvement in Nick Shirley's viral daycare video, saying, we work with Nick Shirley on this. Remember, this person has blood on her hands, for the record. Lisa DeMuth staffers asked David to DM him. He's too stupid to realize. Yeah. He said, this is completely false. I have no idea who this lady is. She's trying to make herself look good for her campaign. Shame on her. Either way, I'm sure this lady would make for a much better candidate. Tim Walz, best of luck in the race, and the truth is the truth. Fraud is happening.
All those numbers are straight from the Capitol.
So a couple days ago, Minnesota State Representative Lisa DeMuth said that her Republican caucus...
Nick Shirley is a hero. He opened someone's eyes to the fraud happening in Minnesota, and you should be grateful for his journalism. Anyone who thinks he's a mentally challenged dumbass is correct. I'm confused by both these two statements. Are you saying that he's still a hero even though he's a mentally challenged dumbass hero who accidentally stepped on the greatest discovery of fraud taking place? No, he's a dumbass. I'm rage baiting. Oh.
Had been, quote, working with you ahead of your coverage. How do you respond to that?
Yeah. I had no idea who she was.
Our caucus has been working to expose fraud for years, including working with Nick Shirley.
Minnesota House GOP leaders say they provided the YouTuber with information in the now viral video.
So you feel like she's just clout chasing?
Yeah, that's what I literally put in the reply in the tweet. Her campaign freaked out when I tweeted that. That's the lady who I was referring to earlier in this interview. So her...
Oh, so she did help. Okay. But you're too stupid. Dude, so what's funny about it is that, so yes, the lady was actually not even clout chasing. She actually did literally direct you to go to these places. But because you're so stupid and confused, you didn't realize.
Sure, have a look.
This is what bro, this guy would be the best spy. This is like Mr. Bean. Okay, like you can't put this guy on a lie detector test because he's too stupid to know the truth. You could ask him what he had for breakfast, and you know full well what he had for breakfast, and he could straight up lie to you because he forgot what it was, and it would not read on the detector test. This is awesome. Just a guy who's stumbling in to all this stuff. I'm telling you, dunking on. I know. I've been saying this. Oh my God. Oh, it's awesome.
Just well-intentioned, positive billionaires who you think are creating, net positive societal progress.
Trump, our president. I think he.
Who do you think of?
I've never been so vindicated. But also, it's not even vindication. It's like I cannot, dude. The first 48-hour media cycle of people receiving Nick Shirley's slopaganda was a mind-breaking moment for me. I was like, what am I looking at here? Like, this is a genuinely intellectually stunted individual who's not even making a convincing case, and you got mother at the college like Atriok being like, oh, there's really good journalism here. I could not believe it, dude. I know we're going back to Atriok. I don't want you to hate on him. I don't even hate him. I don't hate him at all. I actually like Atriok, but I could not understand it. I was like, what am I seeing right now? Like, what has happened to society? I could not believe it. I could not believe it. The vice president was like, give this man a Pulitzer. What is going on? I felt like I was in Theocracy, dude. Like, how? How is this possible? How did so many... It's not even how stupid he is personally, because that is hilarious to watch. Hilarious to unfold. I mean, he literally went into a medical plaza as like looked at. When I watched the video, the second half of it was like, that's when I was like, we're not surviving as a society. He went into a medical plaza and straight up said, why are there so many competing businesses in this one plaza? Like a guy who doesn't understand the concept of a mall. Okay? Like, think about that. Like, that's a new guy. That's a guy that has not existed yet. We're talking guy who straight up crawled out of his mother like yesterday, dude. Was comatose for like 23, 24 years and just got out of a coma. Like, how is that possible? Guy who doesn't understand the concept of a mall is a new guy in America. If we got one thing, we got malls, baby. That's the one thing that every American understands from birth. Guy who walks outside of P.F. Chang's and gets scared because he sees like the towering, massive horse riders. Okay, he's like, whoa, why is nobody seeing this? Look at how big those guys are. I've never seen an animal that size before. It's gonna trample on me. Whoa, giant horse. Yes, this is why homeschooling children should be illegal, 100%.
Her staff was the people that David had received the information from, because David...
Brother, people saying don't do the accent, he literally said, what does benevolent? Okay, what do you want me to do? I don't know how to do his voice. Like,
what do you mean by the word benevolent?
Like, that's just his voice, dude. Look.
Benevolent. Just... What do you mean by the word benevolent?
What do you mean by benevolent? Read a book! Ah!
Just well-intentioned.
Benevolent. Just the word benevolent. Just... What do you mean by the word benevolent?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The stupid in here is uncomprehendable. What do you mean by unpopperable? What do you mean by the word?
Reached out, and she works inside the government, so she's actually a good job by doing what she's supposed to do by serving the people and giving that information.
Yeah, it says that Harry Niska, a Republican representative who's a staffer for her, was the one who gave the intel to David.
Yeah, that probably sounds about right, but good on it.
What a comment saying. I have a deep-rooted fear that this is how I come across when I talk to people. This felt like interviewing a COD player. Straight up did not realize Shirley is borderline of...
Hey there, youngster. Sure, have a look.
Pretty sure we're going for tomorrow, Jim.
Okay. I figured.
Huh?
I figured. I was just jingling my way over here.
No worries. I'm telling them about the time when we played where Mikey disintegrated Shelby during that final battle where fucking Frenchie got pinned to a wall by a Slayer arrow. Where I resurrected Shelby to try to be nice, and he just fucking disintegrates her outright again.
Fucking hilarious.
Disintegrated her twice! Within 12 seconds in game. Within 2 combat rounds. He's disintegrated her twice.
That was cool. I'll be like, oh fuck. Oh, that
yeah, no, there are ways to keep things challenging, even if I make them overpowered. That was the character who had an airship and fucking access to gas grenades and stuff. character was mean. That was his transmutation wizard. I still think his druid was funnier though. He named his druid Chang. And he talked like a stereotypical Chinese man the whole time. You know, the point I was trying to...
It's not stereotypical if he is a Chinese man.
Wait. But, no, the reason the whole point I was trying to make with that is, like, you can make your player characters overpowered, you just have to balance out the enemies to be just as overpowered. Problem comes when people try to, you know, they make their characters overpowered when also not understanding how CR works. You just stand goblins up in a fucking shield wall in front of a bunch of player characters, of course they're gonna lose. If you have them pretend like they're doing a shield wall and then retreat into a tunnel system to set an ambush, you're probably gonna knife at least one of them. Even if you don't end up killing them, they're gonna bleed. I already saw what I could do with a fucking Elder Ublex. They were like level 17 or 18, that's a CR 15 monster. And I almost got a total party wipe from that shit. Because I had it stuck with them on a boat out to sea. Talk about fucking nightmare fuel with that encounter. In case you didn't know, they absorb people and can start copying them. They can also fit into tiny gaps. So basically they had a type of elder slime that would kidnap people, debilitate them, spit them out, and leave them with a lingering disease that they would have to find some way to cure through lesser or greater restoration, and then start creating goo-based copies of them to start sending at infinitum towards the enemy. So all I have to do is ambush one of them at a time, start making copies of them, then hide the Elder Ooze, and just keep sending copies. They eventually caught up with it and killed it, but I damn near got a party wipe on a full party of people fucking 2 levels above its CR rating. Outnumbered fucking like 4-1. I still almost won that encounter. Anytime people bitch about CR rating, tell them that they're just stupid. We don't know how to fucking read. Herder, I'm gonna put this dragon that can fly and do strafing runs and just plop it right in front of you guys. Start batting at you with its paws like a kitten playing with a toy. Herder.
Yeah.
Like, no, do strafing runs. Pick up fucking rocks and drop them on their heads. Part of the step of slaying a dragon is figuring out how to ground the bitch so it doesn't pull shit like that.
Anyway, I can see that happening like that if a DM is like, the dragon's much more powerful than you guys, he's not going to do up all these moves, he's going to be actually more arrogant than anything else.
True, but again, if you're gonna sit there and claim that it's all based on arrogance, then I'm gonna call bullshit, because dragons may be arrogant, but they're not stupid.
No, it's like, how, I was going to have a dragon be arrogant, I would have him be arrogant at the start, and then start like, oh fuck, what the hell's happening, they're actually beating me,
It depends on the species of dragon. A red dragon would start being arrogant, and then the moment shit hit the fan, it would just start raining fireballs down on them from above. Enraged at the fact that they would actually make it take it seriously. A death dragon would fucking hide and ambush them with death breath whenever they fucking let their guard down. After all, black on black scales blend in with the night sky. All he has to do is break line of sight, then roll stealth. A green dragon's gonna do the same thing, but he's gonna use the foliage nearby. Shit like that.
No, yeah. Like,
and that's part of the problem. People don't read the sections on the goddamn monster behaviors. An aboleth is not supposed to want to fight straight up. It's supposed to bait you into being isolated from your friends so that it can fucking invade your mind, take you over as a servant, and then use you to subvert the rest of your friends. Aboleths don't like straight up fights. They like mind slaves. A beholder isn't going to want to fight you straight on. It's going to be enraged that you're in its lair, but it's going to trip every trap in its lair and retreat back so that you have to run into every trap until it deigns to actually fight you. If you go into a beholder's lair and you run into it at the beginning, then that's just a DM that doesn't fucking read the book. The only time goblins go into the mindset where they just mindlessly charge people is when a hobgoblin or an orc is directing them to do it. And they don't just send them wave after wave of men. Usually it's to do something like buy time for their fucking archers to get in position, or because a fucking troll is following them up and they want the goblins to hold down your limbs while the troll caves your head in. Shit like that. Sorry, it really pisses me off because it's like D&D has been getting dumber and dumber with every fucking iteration.
Yeah, it's becoming more normie.
It's not normie, it's D&D for dummies.
That's what I mean.
Like,
yeah, the influence has been the most normalized than it has ever been before.
Yeah. My dad still gets confused. He's like, people in my generation used to get beat up for doing stuff like that.
No, they didn't. They became Steve Jobs and like they ran Microsoft. That's just like misconception people have.
I swear to God, if I were
well, they did get picked on, but it was just some high school bullshit. And the people
Snoop Dogg apparently used to play it.
The people who were apparently the bullies turned into police officers, Artie. Why do you think they're so bitter and angry? Because they have a fucking dead-end blue-collar job where everyone hates them. They're not a football star anymore.
I think that's a misconception. I think the people who became cops were like some of the bullies. And that's why they seek like control or power over people.
No, I think they're the bullies who never grew out of the stage of being bullies.
Girlfriend stolen by your mom to have a fucking tiny arena.
Because I'm sorry, if enough people have it in badly enough, they learn more empathy, even if they're a dickhole about other things. Even if they choose not to be, I feel like they at least understand that what they're doing is wrong. And I don't believe that about most cops. I believe that they truly don't understand the concept of empathy.
Is that the system or the cop?
Yes. The system promotes it, but it's still a choice. And it's willful ignorance being promoted and exalted by the system.
So yeah, I swear to God, if I ran out to public, 1 in 5 people, I say, do you know about D&D? They will say yes. 1 in 10 probably have played this before.
Well, I mean, it's popularized and mainstreamed and stuff. It's not... What do you call it? Not surprising. I don't know. Games like Baldur's Gate, the originals and stuff, I'm talking like Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 also help normalize a lot of that stuff. Stuff like Knights of the Old Republic series, they normalized and popularized a lot of that stuff because when people would run those and they did their research on them, they would realize that they are straight up just D&D style systems that were moved over to a digital medium. Fucking, there is actually a D20 system for, what do you call it, for playing with Knights of the Old Republic rules. Somebody went through and figured out what all the DCs and everything were and just wrote them down. So there's an actual tabletop Knights of the Old Republic. and you need like the full set of dice like you would for a D&D game, like all the D6s, D4s and stuff, but it is just straight up like a D&D style Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Same for Dragon Age. They have a very similar system for how their rolls and their damage runs work. All of those popularized games were loosely based on the D20 systems popularized by the... So it makes a lot of sense that people have normalized that kind of shit nowadays. Especially people who are fans of stuff like KOTOR and never got the chance to get more than a single sequel out of it.
Oh, did you good?
I don't know, I heard that they're doing the Fate of the Old Republic, which is supposed to be the third game in the series, but I'm not holding my breath. I would much rather that they have done it before Disney got their mitts on it. Star Wars. Anyway, at this point I'm gonna dip out so I can eat my birria burrito. Because I've just been staring at it while talking. I got two birria burritos, and they ask if you want them crunchy or normal, and I got confused and I asked the lady, I'm like, isn't that just a chimichanga? And she laughed her ass off and was like, yes, but I cannot tell you the number of times I've had to explain to white people what a chimichanga is.
Yeah, chimichanga. Oh, fuck, Bobby.
Also, there's no such thing as a wet burrito. It's just an enchilada, damn it.
Yeah, it's just a giant enchilada.
Thank you. Fucking wet burrito and the goddamn... I get so mad when I order a burrito and it shows up like that, because I'm like, bitch, like, there is no such thing as a wet burrito. I ordered a burrito, not a fucking enchilada.
I get mad in the sense that, like, I'll still eat it, but call it what it is, alright?
Thank you. Like, I didn't order a goddamn enchilada. I ordered a burrito because I wanted to be able to pick it up with my hands and eat it.
What? The bison's rumor is...
I want to at least what my places around me called burritos. I don't know if they're actual burritos or...
I mean, the stuff wrapped up in a tortilla that's not wet from the outside.
Yeah, it has beans and shit in it.
Close enough. Again, this is why it's so fucking irritating to me, is because it's very simple. Like, most of those are considered a burrito, but once you slather the sauce over the top, by definition, it's not a burrito anymore.
It's a super burrito.
No, because I've been to Freebirds enough to know that a super burrito is akin to a queso nachorito, which I highly doubt is actually traditional. They take a quesadilla as the outer tortilla, and they take an order of nachos to roll in on the inside with the burrito toppings.
Oh.
And it's the size of a Freebird super burrito.
Oh.
Yeah, the queso nacho rito.
Fuck it, I'm hungry now. Thanks a lot, Ben. Go eat your burrito.
I have two burritos, and they're birria burritos with guac.
Well, I hope your burritos get deported.
The sad part is they might. I'm in Kern County, Jim, and it's a Mexican restaurant. You never know. I still haven't tried their birria ramen, though. Apparently it's pretty good.
Listen, birria ramen is very hit or miss, and it's always too much, you know?
That's my point, is that it's the price. It's like, you already have the birria, all you're doing is adding instant ramen into it. Like, this should be the price of a side dish, not an entree.
Exactly.
Well, I haven't tried it yet, because it's the same price as a burrito. Anyway, I'm gonna get going so I can finish my dinner.
Later.
Sorry, I was expecting to nosh on it while we were doing this, but...
It's okay.
I will be on again tomorrow, regardless of if I have one person or two show up, or three. If I have three, I'll run the main campaign. If I have a minimum of one show up, I'll run a side quest.
Today's Tuesday, right?
No, today's Monday.
Okay.
I should be able to make. I do got something to go, but I should be able to end that early.
Cool. Well, I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow then.
See you tomorrow, and have a good night, gents.
Night.
that? I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. And now the news. Merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. In other news, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. This program was brought to you.
Sure, have a look.
Gomorrah. It'll be our secret. In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's got heartaches by the number.
Pleasure doing. Bye.
My problem is that I'm no longer a deputy. Slim's all right. I don't wish him no harm. But the law, not everything is black and white.
Ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Of course there is. You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. All the latest news coming your way right now. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling gang known as the Kings and the large number of NCR squatters seeking refuge there. The leader of the Kings, who would only identify himself as the King, in the ghetto and call for a mass quote, return to sender. In other news, NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Still waking up. Good morning, sleepies. He looks so like upset.
Yeah, I woke him up and I said, but I wanted to sleep tonight.
Upset baby.
Murderer! Take this! That takes care of that. Did you take your diaper? Look at my daddy. Did you find your daddy? My daddy. My daddy.
Take this.
Little bucket baby.
Found you.
Murderer! I'm hit! Ah!
Hi. Hi, baby.
happy.
He doesn't look awake at all.
He just fell over while standing up. Just standing.
Are you still asleep, buddy? What's that expression he has?
Did you hear the sigh that came from him when you asked that?
He looks so over all of our shit. I didn't wake you up. Tell her. Tell mommy. You okay?
No.
You're like, no, I can't. Let me wake up. Like, I saved my nap for when I come home for a reason, mama.
But I want you to sleep that night.
I want to hang out with my friends.
Found you.
Like that? Damn. Like that?
Well, that's the end of that.
Tell me more. Tell me all about it.
Teach you to mess with me.
Oh yeah?
Take this.
good. What have you... Gah!
Don't tell him what to do.
I need to buy you. Oh my goodness.
All the You're gonna eat shit, buddy. Is Lord of the Rings the anime?
I've been wanting to watch it for a while, and I never thought they had it on HBO. Hey, my girl, can we please go to my bed? Come here. I want to take the diaper.
What are you making? Why am I so weak?
can make more if you want more. I just wasn't sure how you were gonna feel about it.
I'm not. I want to take a few more. And then I would have for when I came home from school.
Okay, I wanted an easy dinner. I've been craving taquitos, so. They're hot. They literally came out of the fryer.
Very hot. I'll go get it myself. Teabag the baby. Like he ran away from me. Buddy, you're gonna trip.
Rawr, I got that baby. Rawr. Whole body changed. He was like, oh my goodness, I'm in the air. He said, I'm not done.
Look how he uses his feet. I'm sorry, stream. This baby. This baby. Let me get any energy drink, Shay.
What?
Let me get any energy drinks.
Why not?
I thought I had one. Here. It's okay, though. I wish I had two. I didn't realize it. It's fine. I have these. Buddy, those are so hot. I don't want you near them. I like how he tries to open it. It doesn't know where to grab, but he knows we grab something.
He's like, I know to open it from the top somewhere.
Will you steal my drink? Can I has? Can I has? Can I has?
That way, keep all the strength of it.
He's chasing me.
Thank you. Do you want it back?
Thank you.
Hey there, youngster. Pleasure doing business with you.
Found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on.
pay for what you did to the powder gangers. You'll pay for what you did to the powder gangers.
No.
I have a present for you from the powder gangers. You'll pay for what you did to the powder gang.
Found you.
I should have found myself a dumb white girl like this.
Are you okay, buddy? Yeah.
Did you see that? That guy was gonna kill me.
Other stuff he had. Thinking of a pile of applesauce he had.
What? This? He stole this from me at gunpoint. Lucky for me, he got distracted and I got a chance to draw on him. It's a necklace that I made out of these special caps. You ever see any caps with a blue star on them like these? Well, that's too bad. They're very rare. Well, I should be going. Nice talking to you. Don't worry about me. I'm a little shaken up, but I'll be okay.
It does hurt. Everything does hurt after getting hurt. Make it bleed and take it out of your body. But I wouldn't have it another way.
Eat me! Yeah! Who won the lottery? I did! Smell that air! Couldn't you just drink it like booze? What lottery? The lottery, that's what lottery! Are you stupid? Only lottery that matters! Oh my god, smell that air! Powder ganger? What? I mean, yeah, it used to be, sure. But not no more. Powder gang is small time, man. I'm a winner! I won the motherfucking lottery! Are you kidding?
If all the plus sides of the components in the sheet, you can pretty much out of all of them. And one of those other options are pretty
Oh shit, it's the Legion.
Are you done? Did you like it?
Huh?
Did you like dinner? I know it wasn't that.
I would have liked a little more, but yeah, I liked it.
You want more? I can make you more.
Up to you. If you're having more, I'll take more.
I'm not gonna have more, but I can make you more. Only takes like 7 minutes.
Just make me a few.
Oh, that's not even restricted.
Please? What? Please? Hey, come here for a second. It's nipped in Nevada.
What?
It's nipped in Nevada. It's on fire.
Why? Why are they like that?
They took out the entire town. And they're all up there.
But why did they crucify everyone?
Because the season's leaving. Oh, they burned that guy.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
Don't worry. I won't have you lashed to a cross like the rest of these
This guy's in the
degenerates.
show.
It's useful that you happened by. I want you to witness the fate of the town of Nipton, to memorize every detail. And then, when you move on, I want you to teach everyone you meet the lesson that Caesar's Legion taught here. Especially any NCR troops you run
Did you already
across.
see him in the show?
You see he's in the background.
Oh, okay.
I am Wolpes Inculta, of Caesar's
before.
Legion. I serve my master as the greatest of his Frumentari. We Frumentari are soldiers of a different stripe, capable in battle, but skilled as infiltrators and agents as well. where to begin? That you are weak and we are strong? This much was known already. But the depths of your moral sickness, your disillusion? Nipton serves as the perfect object lesson. Nipton was a wicked place, debased and corrupt. It served all comers, so long as they paid. Profligate troops, powder gangers, men of the Legion, such as... For a pittance, the town agreed to lead those it had sheltered into a trap. Only when I sprang it did they realize... Yes, and herded them to the center of town. I told them that when legionaries are disloyal, some are punished. Each clutched his ticket, hoping it would set him free. Ha! Innocent. Hardly. Cowardly, though. They outnumbered us. Yet not once did they try to resist. They stood and watched. They stood... As are all crimes, if you feel strongly about it.
There you are. That's it. Run away. You came for that. You came for that. Death to the Legion's enemies! Let them fight it out. Let them fight it out. You pay for that. Death to the Legion's enemies! You like that? Let them fight it out in open sight. pay for that. Vengeance. For Kaitar. Pay for that. Death to the Legion's enemies. Degenerate! Damn you! You like that? Degenerate! Pay for that! Let them fight it out. Let them fight it out. Let them...
Was there more for us to discuss? Wale.
You pay for that! Die! For Kaitar! You pay for that. Another kill to my name. Death to the Legion. Vengeance. Die, profligate. Did you pay for that? I'm hit! Keep fighting! I knew it. Shut them fight it out. They hardly
Die, profligate! Degenerate! Damn you! Come on! Degenerate! Pay for that! Death to the Legion's enemies! Cow, let them fight it out. Let them... Damn you! You pay for that! I'm hit! Had enough? Degenerate!
Degenerate?
You pay for that!
You'll pay for
Damn
that.
you! Die, profligate! Damn!
Death to the Legion's enemies.
Did you pay for that? Damn! Death to the Legion's enemies!
Cow, let them fight it out.
Fight it out. Let them fight it out. For Kaitar! You paid for that! Death to the Legion's enemies! That's it. Run away.
I think I gotta let him go. I gotta let him go this time. I don't have enough firepower.
So excited you can't even smile. I mean, yes, but you need to show up to your wedding at the concert?
What's up, buddy? What you up to?
Why doesn't she move over to America then? Or is she gonna go to Colombia?
I give you permission.
buddy. Go around, go with yourself. Maybe it's another year.
He doesn't want to do that.
I held you and you pulled my hair and you headbutted me and you don't want to sit. You want to try to climb over into Daddy's area.
He does that all the time.
You don't fit back there.
You don't tell him where he does and doesn't fit.
He doesn't fit. Hey, keep acting like this, we're gonna go lay down in the bedroom.
Absolutely not, mamas.
That's not just kind of interrupted with it.
Well, thank you. Hello?
Ow, why are you beating me up? I'm cuddling with you. Stop.
Bucket. Hi, Fuzz Bucket. Thank you for the biddy. Fucking ate me, Shay.
ready to die for your country, you commie son of a bitch? I'm just getting warmed up. Hooah! Time to hit the showers. Kill them all, and let God sort them out. Eat hot lead, you commie bastard. No surrender. Another glorious day in the U.S. Army. You're gonna learn how Uncle Sam deals with commie.
You like that? Glad that's...
Found you. Had enough. Teach you to mess with me. Got you now.
Our way. Move along.
You pay, damn you!
You pay for that. Reprisal. Death to the retribution.
Hey there. Need anything? Sure. Here's what I got. Thanks. Stay safe.
Hey there, need anything? Sure. Here's what I got. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Stay safe. Teach you to mess with me. I'm glad that's over.
Hey there. Need anything? Stay safe.
Found you.
Teach you to mess with me. You like that? They killed him. Phew, I'm glad that's over. I'm glad that's over. Had enough? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Alright, I'm ending right there. I'm done. I'll probably be on another game.